What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 video. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create the symbiote Agony using the in-game Customiser. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so obviously the first thing you're going to do is come to the character customizer, which is in Avengers Mansion. Then you want to come all the way over here and choose a brand new character slot. You can see I've already made Deadpool, Anti-Venom, Hellboy, Colossus from the Deadpool movie, and now of course we're going to be making the symbiote Agony from the Life Foundation. So, obviously, I already made Hybrid, who is basically all the Life Foundation symbiotes, so like Agony, Scream, Lasher. It's like all of them combined into one symbiote, and that became Hybrid, pretty much. So this is basically what happens before then. This is the individual symbiotes, and this one is, of course, Agony. Now, I am working on Scream and Lasher as well. We'll see if I can do Phage and the other one I can't remember the name of at the moment. Apologies for that. But Scream and Lasher I'm definitely working on, and they are definitely possible, so stay tuned for them. Anyway, let's get started. So, if you look at a lot of art online of Agony, you know, in the comics and stuff like that, you'll see differences between the designs. Some have like a classic black symbiote face like Venom. Other designs you might see she has a purple face. You know, it really depends on what you're looking at. Well, for this, I'm basically basing this design on what you see in the mobile game Spider-Man Unlimited, because I think that is a pretty decent and up-to-date modern look of what Agony would look like, you know, in real life, in a movie, in a game, or whatever. So that's basically what I'm basing this on. So if you type in on Google Spider-Man Unlimited Agony, you'll see what I'm basing this on. Alright, so let's start off with the head. So we scroll down here, obviously we're going to go with Venom. Now, I'm going to go with the purple face, because like I said, depending on what art you're looking at, you know, from the Lethal Protector comic, it might look like it's a black Venom-like head, but for the art that I can see at the moment that I'm working on, I think it's purple. So we'll go with purple. Then for the hair, we're going to go with hair as well, of course. We're going to go with one that's, you know, right down the back. It's very long. You don't want this one. I'm saving that potentially for another character, hint, hint. But this one right here, I think this one's pretty decent. I think we'll go with that one for Agony. Cool thing about Agony is, yeah, we'll go with this color here. Not this one, this one. Cool thing about Agony, though, apparently she can attack with her hair. I believe it's either Agony or Scream that can do that, and that's awesome. It's a real shame we can't actually do that in this game, but if they ever make a LEGO Marvel Superheroes 3, it'd be great to have Agony and she could do that. There is also another ability Agony has that we can add to the character, but we'll be talking about that in a little bit. Now, for the body, this is great because yesterday I only did one customizer video, and it was of Colossus from the Deadpool movie. And the reason I did that was because I spent most of the day before doing that trying to unlock some new character pieces so I could come up with some better ideas of characters to create using the customizer. And I actually unlocked a character called Clear, who is of course close to Doctor Strange. And as soon as I saw this piece, I was like, oh my god, I can actually make Agony now. So that is perfect, in my opinion. I think that is a perfect piece to choose for Agony, so we're going to go with that one. And then for the arms, we're going to go all the way to the top, and we're going to make them purple. I do know, you know, from the images and that, you can see it's like dark purple at the top, light purple at the bottom, but unfortunately there isn't a piece like that here, so we're just going to go with dark purple. But as a reference to the to the arms, we will be going with dark pink, you know, just for the hands, just so you've got that mix of colors there at least. Then for the legs, we're going to go with dark purple because the symbiotes don't really have any detail in their legs, especially Agony. It's just purple. And then for the hips, again, just dark purple. Alright, nice. Looking pretty cool. Looking very, very cool, but she obviously looks better when you give her the claws. So we're going to give her the Panther Claws, we're going to change the color, and we're going to make it dark pink. There we go. Very nice. I love the design of this symbiote. This is one of my favorite characters I've made yet, because I was blown away by how good it turned out. I'm just going to quickly turn off the speed for a second. We'll sort out the passive traits in a bit, but now, of course, we're going to move on to the abilities. So, let's see. Passive abilities. We don't want to grapple, because when you give them web swinging, I believe they can do the grapple anyway, so we don't need, like, a grapple gun. We definitely want wall climbing. We want cracked Lego walls. We want Vine Cut, Super Strength, Dig, and Tracking. And I think that's it. I don't think we need anything else. Just making sure that's all ticked. Yep, great. Okay, now for square, so tap square, we're going to have fighting. And then for hold square, we'll have a targeted lunge. But here's the cool thing, like I was saying, Agony can do something that I found out the other symbiotes can't, at least the ones I was, you know, looking into. But Agony can actually spit acid. So I thought that would be really cool to make her different to the other symbiotes I've made. Maybe I'd allow her to be able to spit acid. So I was trying to think of how would you actually do that in this game. Well, what I came up with was the idea of using an explosion attack. So you can either do tap circle or hold circle. We'll go with hold circle. Because, I don't know, I like being able to hold it down and then, you know, she shouts and there's acid. I think that looks cooler. But you can always just tap it if you want to, but this is what we're going to go with. So, the explosion style, there's a few you can choose from. You know, some of you guys might choose this one, maybe. That's totally one I could understand people choosing. Not that one, and not this one. But the one that I settled on is this one. Now, I know that's Black Bolt's voice ability, but if you go into the explosion color and you set it to this, it kind of looks like acid, like she's spitting acid at her enemies or something. So that's pretty cool. So if we just do it again, we'll do it this way, maybe it'll look better. There you go. It looks better in gameplay, but yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So we'll have that. So we've got the explosion attack, nothing on tap circle, we don't want anything on there. Square, just making sure everything's okay. Yep. Alright, cool. Now move on to X. So double tap X. Obviously, we want to be able to web swing. We want to toggle that and have the first web swinging. There we go. Very nice. And then for web color, we want purple. Or it might be pink. I mean, this is the thing, alright? These characters, the Life Foundation symbiotes, Scream, Agony, Phage, Lasher, all of those, they are so cool, and they seem like really underrated characters. Like, there's barely any images online of these characters from the comics and things, which is really annoying, because they're so cool. So it's really hard to find out little details like what color their web is. You know, it could be this. It could be that color, or it could be this color. I'm going to go with purple because I feel like it probably is, because that's the rest of the design is mostly purple, so we're going to go with that. But it's annoying how you can't actually find out little details like what color their webs are. I did actually find one image of one of the Life Foundation symbiotes, you know, web swinging, and it was of Lasher, and his web was green. So I know that one, at least, but none of the rest. I kind of have to guess with the rest, unfortunately. And in Spider-Man Unlimited, the mobile game, I would have thought they would have got the webs right, but no, the webs are white. They don't even change the color of the webs when you use different skins, which kind of confuses me, to be honest. But I don't know, the footage I was watching might have been old. You know, maybe they've updated that now. Anyway, hyper jump, yes, we want that. And then we're going to move on to the passive traits. So for the health icon, we'll go with purple. For the health type, we'll go with standard. For the voice, we'll just go with any female voice. For the movement speed, default. And for the target reticle, I always choose a web. Just for the, you know, symbiote characters. So we've done the appearance, abilities, passive traits. No, well, we got the weapons as claws. Now we're going to move on to the miscellaneous and name her. So it's Agony. Again, we're going to put it in caps because all the other characters, you know, in the character roster and everything, their names are registered in caps. So it just makes more sense to do it like that. There you go, Agony. Boom. Nice. And we'll just settle on this because it's just simple. But there you go. That is my custom-made Agony made in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. And like I said, I am very happy with the way this one turned out. But before we move on into the Chronopolis HUB World, I'll just show you guys one more time because, like I said, some art makes it look like Agony has, you know, the classic Black Venom face. So there you go. In case you want to try that design as well, that's what she looks like. But personally, I'm happy with the purple because that's what she looks like in Spider-Man Unlimited, which I've been looking at, you know, as a way of guiding me on how to make the best looking Agony. Now, of course, what we're going to do is drop Agony into the Chronopolis HUB World and see just what she can do. And here she is. This is, of course, my custom-made Agony in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. She's doing some stretching right now. I don't know why, but there you go. Let's just get a good look at the design. Basically like a purple Venom, but I love it. I absolutely love this design. She looks so cool. So let's see what she can do. So obviously we gave her, you know, the classic claw attacks because there's no webs. Like, if you could shoot webs and things, I would totally give her those abilities like I've done, like I would have for all the symbiote and Spider-Man characters I've made. But unfortunately, we can't do that at the moment, at least. But if they could add that later, that would be great. With hold square, you can target things and charge towards them like that, which is very nice. And then with circle, you can do the acid breath, which I love. Oh, we have to charge it up, of course. I like how it's green as well. That's nice. There you go. So it looks pretty cool. You know, it's not perfect, but I just like that little reference in there because according to Spider-Man Unlimited, Agony can shoot acid out of her mouth. So I thought it would be fun to add something as little as that into the character, just to make her look, just to make her play, you know, a little different to all the other symbiotes I've made. Alright, let's go for a swing. This is one of my favorite things to do in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 now, though, is just to make different symbiotes that aren't in the game. I love it. I absolutely love doing this. Let me get Carnage to get out of here, and let's play as Agony and let her deal with these guys. Or try to, at least. Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on. Didn't hit them directly, but still. You could always put tap circle if you wanted, so you don't have to hold it down and wait. But I just thought, I really like the whole, you know, you see it charging up there and it's got like an acid-like color. I think it looks cool, so just a little subtle reference there. Alright, Agony away. I think I've got the design pretty good. I mean, the hair and the hands and the claws and everything, they are a much lighter purple. Like, very light purple, but there isn't really a light purple. You know, there's... And to be honest, I think it fits well with the overall torso design. The colors and everything, the way they match, I think it looks pretty good. So, hopefully you guys like her. And like I said, I am working on Agony... sorry, not Agony, Scream and Lasher at the moment. They are coming soon. It's just... When I believe I did mention my Lasher symbiote a while ago in one of my previous videos, but at the time, the Lasher I was working on looks completely different to what he did then now. Like, honestly, he's had a completely different redesign. Basically, I was very happy with the way I made Lasher look, you know, my custom-made Lasher. But then I started looking at images of him online to see if I actually, you know, made a pretty accurate recreation, and I didn't. I was actually kind of, you know, not impressed. I thought, well, that doesn't really look that much like the character. So I decided to look through a few other pieces, and I think I've come up with a much better, more accurate design. But even though I'm saying that, I do like the one I came up with. At the, you know, the one before I made the new Lasher design. So what I might do is, when I do the Lasher video, I might just show both. And then you guys can be like, you know, if you prefer one over the other, you can make that one. I'll probably show how to make both of them if I remember to do it. Alright. Because they both look cool. They definitely both look cool. It's just, in terms of accuracy and, you know, as a recreation, I think the new one I've made looks much better. But you won't see that until the video. That's why I'm being very, you know, secretive about it right now. Alright, let's see if I can spit some acid. And... Nice.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again. Public eye response times are pretty shocking, huh?
Alright, cool. That's them taken care of.
That was fast.
So apparently, like, according to, you know, rumors and things online, these guys might actually be in the Venom movie, like the Life Foundation. So Agony, Scream, Lasher, all of those. Apparently, they're going to be in the movie. Like, it's not confirmed; it's just a rumor. But if that's true, the Venom movie is going to be the best Venom movie ever. Like, that sounds incredible. Eddie Brock as Venom fighting the Life Foundation on the big screen. Man, that sounds incredible. Now, I understand, you know, the whole Venom isn't in the MCU thing. It's disappointing, of course it is. We all want Tom Holland to don the black suit and to punch Thanos in the face. We all want that to happen. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon, and I've learned to accept that and just look forward to the Venom movie, because I think the way the Venom movie is going, it's gonna be good. Like, I hope it's good. I can't guarantee it's gonna be good, but the way it's going, the actors they've got, Tom Hardy, you know, I believe Michelle Williams is playing Anne Weying, Riz Ahmed's in it. I mean, such a good cast. Such a good cast. And Andy Serkis has said they're using motion capture or something to create Venom and probably the other symbiotes, because you know there's going to be some more symbiotes in that film. So if they are doing that, the Life Foundation, in that movie with that brilliant cast, I cannot not be excited, you know? It sounds incredible. You know, yeah, of course I wish Venom was in the MCU, but it doesn't sound like it is. And the thing is, a film being in the MCU doesn't guarantee it's going to be, you know, a film not being in the MCU doesn't guarantee it's going to be bad. I mean, it could be bad. It could be awful. Venom might be a terrible film, but I love the character so much, and I love everything about the symbiotes and everything, so as a fan, I just hope for the best, and everything I'm seeing from it, I'm loving. And I hope before the end of the year, Sony release like a first look at Venom, because that would be sweet. I just hope he's a big Venom, you know, like, well, pretty much something like, this. Pretty much. I mean, that would be very nice if we could have a Venom that looked that good on the big screen. I mean, Tom Hardy is perfect casting for Eddie Brock. He really is. He's going to absolutely kill that role. He's going to smash it out of the park. Knock it out of the park, whatever you want to say. He's just going to do a great job, and I'm so excited. And Michelle Williams as Anne Weying. That is really good casting. Like, she looks a lot like the character from the comics. It'll be interesting to see if we see her become She-Venom or not, though. I have mentioned this in a previous video. I'm not sure if you guys are interested, but I have made a civilian version of Anne Weying. I haven't made her as She-Venom, because I don't think that's really possible. It would just look like Venom. It wouldn't look any different, because she really doesn't look that different. It's like a blue design, but unfortunately I can't change the color of everything. If I could, I would do that, and that would be the She-Venom I'd make, but I can't do that. So instead, I made a civilian version. So if you want to see me make a civilian version of Anne Weying in the game, let me know and I'll do it, because I would love to showcase that one. Because I was quite happy with the way it turned out. And it's really fun to swing around, and I gave her a specific colored web based on, you know, the design that you see in the comics. But, you know, I'll leave that up to you guys to work that out. What's she doing? Come on, Agony. What the heck did Venom just do there? That noise was horrible. And I mean, you never know. Maybe Venom is secretly in the MCU, and maybe just at the moment, it feels like a standalone project, but it's like, I don't want to say the name of it, because I don't want to spoil it, but there is one movie where you watch it to the end, because it is such a great movie, and I don't want to spoil it, but there is a movie where you're watching it and you think it's its own standalone movie and it's brilliant, and then at the very last second before the film ends, you're like, whoa, this is a part of that? That, like, all along it was part of that, and you had no idea, and then you get so excited for the next one. I'm not going to say what it is. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, you'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen that film. But if they do something like that with Venom, it would be really interesting. You know, make it this standalone adventure that's really good, and then perhaps maybe once the movie is finished, Marvel could have a look at it and be like, okay, this is good, let's bring it into the MCU. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how movies work, but I would just love that. I think it would be great to have Tom Hardy's Venom in the MCU, but if not, it's not going to bother me, because I just want a good Venom movie. Venom is probably my favorite Spider-Man villain. So, even if he's getting his own standalone adventure, as long as they do the character justice, I'm going to be happy, because I just love that character so much. And the idea of seeing the Life Foundation, all of those symbiotes on the big screen, that just gets me so excited. I can't wait. If that is true, if that is the storyline we're getting in that film, then Venom will be my second most anticipated movie next year. In all honesty, definitely. My most anticipated movie is obviously Avengers Infinity War, of course. Of course that's my most anticipated movie. But if Venom has all those symbiotes in it, yeah, that's going to be my second most anticipated, because, man, just seeing them all on the big screen would be so cool. And getting to see Venom fight them, oh, it'd be so cool. And if they could, I don't think it is in the MCU. It doesn't seem to be. But if it was, and there was a surprise appearance from Tom Holland, you know, like in Lethal Protector, the comic book, oh, man. That, I'd be like standing up in the theater and clapping. Well, I probably wouldn't, because I would get told to leave. But that would be sick. I would love that so very much. You never know. You never know what Marvel and Sony and that have planned. Just a little race for you guys there, just to showcase the web swinging a bit. I love the web swing. You know, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I know some people probably don't like the web swinging because it doesn't touch the buildings and things. The thing is, it does, but when you're not near a building, you can still swing. That's the only thing. But you gotta think, right? When you're making a Spider-Man game, obviously there's no excuse. The web should touch the buildings. But when you're making a Marvel game, that's a different story because you're not just focusing on Spider-Man, you're focusing on, well, in this case, 208 playable characters. So the time you're using to work on the web swinging to make sure it touches the buildings, you could be using that time to improve other characters as well as add more content to the overall game. Like I said, you know, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I just think the swinging's fun. That's the main thing. If they did touch the buildings all the time, that would be awesome. But they don't. And to be honest, it doesn't bother me. I'm sure Insomniac Games will make a great swinging system anyway, you know, with Spider-Man PS4, where you can touch the buildings and you can't sky swing, but even then, I still like this. You know, I'm happy with the sky swing, because it's not like, you know, it's not like TT Games has gone backwards with the swinging, because basically, if you go back to like the PS1 or PS2 games, as in like, what the heck? She didn't spit acid. Spit acid now! What? What? Come on! Okay, let me try that again. Now! Yeah! That took care of them. Where'd the other guys go? Where'd they go? You see that? I don't know where they went. Where's the robots at? The Hydra bots. Venom is making some creepy noises, let me tell you. Ah, there they are. Oh, there he is. And that guy's going down there for some reason. Let's go get him. Hey, come back. Oh, what the heck? He is fast. What is he doing? Oh, there he is. No, he's running away again. He's gonna go attack that person. He's like Iron Man. What are you doing? Get out of here.
You're the best. Seriously. Better than all the rest.
Yeah, but I'm excited about the new swinging mechanics in Marvel's Spider-Man. But, you know, it doesn't bother me, the sky swinging in this game. Because, like I said, it's not like the old Spider-Man PS1 game, which I absolutely adore, both of them. And Spider-Man, the movie on PS2, which I also absolutely adore. Because in those games, that was sky swinging. That was totally swinging through the sky. This game has that, yes. You can see it does, but at the same time, when you are near a building or an object, the webs will try to attach to it. See that there? Like, so it does happen. It's just not as frequent as like what probably Marvel Spider-Man on PS4 will be like. But you know, different games, can't really compare them.
With spring for central heating.
But both are fun. I mean, this game is an absolute blast. I love every second I play of it, and I'm certain Marvel Spider-Man is going to be fun. I mean, that game looks incredible. That game looks like the successor to Spider-Man 2 on PS2. And I've always wanted a game that would beat that game, and it seems like Insomniac Games might have finally made it. So that's very exciting. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day here because this has been a long video, but I hope you guys have enjoyed my little showcase of Agony and my little talk about the Venom movie, which I'm very much excited about. And if you guys are too, let me know in the comment section below. I know there's a lot of hate behind that film, but I just want to say, try and have some, you know, confidence in it, you know. Don't think so negative of it all the time. Give it a chance. Let's see what they have to show first, because it could be a good film. Could be terrible. And if it is terrible, then I will say, yeah, it was a terrible film. But I hope for the best from that film, because it could be really, really good, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, this has been my Agony showcase, and I think she's an awesome symbiote. And if you guys make her in the game, then I hope you have lots of fun playing as her, because she is really cool. And stay tuned, of course, because I've got lots more symbiotes to come, and other characters as well. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.